Hi everybody, my name is Andrew Macemore and I'm a freshman at UNC Chapel Hill. And to start, I'd like to read from John chapter 14, verses 1 and 2. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? So, when I was first asked to participate in this talk, I was kind of unsure as I'm not one to necessarily volunteer for public speaking, and also it's another thing added on top of my workload, which I'm still adjusting to. But as I thought about it, I thought it might be nice to provide some insight into what a college student is going through during these difficult times. So, when I first arrived at UNC, I moved into my dorm with roommates that I had already met before, so everything was pretty nice for about the first 2 weeks. But then the effects of the pandemic started to hit, and a lot of people were forced to move back home, so I had to move out and go back home. And then after about 3 weeks at home, me and my roommates were able to find an apartment right next to campus. So I moved back to Chapel Hill away from home again. So it was a lot of back and forth and difficulty adjusting. On top of all the moving back and forth, it's been difficult just to interact with people. There's not that many people on campus, and with social distancing and restrictions, it's just been difficult to meet people. And in the year where I feel that I would normally be meeting a lot of people and interacting with others, joining clubs, doing intramural sports, just not being able to participate in any of that has been really difficult. Also, adjusting to the college workload has not been easy for me. It's a pretty large workload, and I'm often pretty occupied with work. But when I heard that the theme was reimagining, I thought that was something I could speak off of pretty well, because I've really had to reimagine my faith, being away from home for the first time and just being in a pandemic. For starters, growing up at Good Shepherd, I always had a strong base in my faith, I feel like, and I had a lot of people and resources around me to help me grow my faith. But now, being off on my own, I've had to develop some things for my own and make some of my own decisions for my own faith, which has been difficult at times, and sometimes it's difficult to always remember just to put God first in your life. But I feel like keeping Him a part of my life has been really important for me right now, to help keep me motivated. Sometimes just doing simple tasks or doing work can be such a hard thing to complete, but just having a strong roots in my faith has helped me to continue to push forward through this difficult time. Also, I was able to join the Lutheran campus ministry here, but a lot of the meetings are on Zoom, so I haven't gotten to interact much with everyone, and a lot of the time I'm working during the meetings because they're on 7s at Wednesdays, which is not the best time for me. But just having limited resources here right now has been difficult, but it has also helped me to grow a lot in my own faith, I feel like, and it's helped me to learn to appreciate a lot of the little things. Like, I never really fully appreciated the support I always had at Good Shepherd, I feel like, and so looking back now, I'm extremely grateful for everyone who is there to support me in my faith and just helping me to develop a strong faith to continue with me no matter what happens to me in life or where I go.